A lovely Earl Grey. Maybe I'll start drinking sodas again. I got zero sugar sodas, right? As it's 0 calories, so it's safe to drink all I want, right? I said I got 0 sugar soda, so I can drink all I want now, right? Excellent question. So, yeah, so someone could just take this piece of paper. I'd really appreciate it. No, nothing to worry about. Just take this piece of paper. No? No problems. All good. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't like paper. It's one of my biggest phobias. So if you could just take that off, I'd appreciate it. You know, nothing bad will happen. I promise. You can trust me, right? I don't know. Probably nothing. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably nothing to worry about. If you make me vomit on stream, I will ban you. Just first I wanted to see. I'd like to ask you for your advice on a certain matter, if you don't mind. You know, my last letter to Lowe's Neekby. I wanted to wait until I discovered something worth sharing to Ryder. We're still completely in the dark. I don't want her to worry, but I don't know what to tell her. Tell her you're in good spirits. That will suffice. Might be right. Silence might make her think that something terrible's happened. Alright, I'll start right away. I might not have much time left. Oh, don't misunderstand. It's nothing so grave as that. It's just the last time I used the cradle was just before it was stolen. Luckily, I'm still as alert as I've ever been, but it won't be long until I must dream like any other. That will give Leofine free rein while I'm helpless in bed. There's no quarry more dangerous than one who doesn't sleep. I have to see this through before that happens. Thank you. I was going to do that after I finish this up. Mr. Sapphire, Master Tintawa. Tintawa? I don't know. We received reports that several groups of Temple Knights have fallen afoul of what can only be your stolen artifact. Yes, there's a Women's Day event. Little Ladies' Day, I believe is what it's called. Several, let me guess. They were all guarding someone else. You'd be correct. It's duty of a knight to protect those who cannot protect themselves. If we fail at even that most basic function, then our honor means nothing. As if the incident near Camp Dragonhead was not shameful enough, knights in those most recent attacks were left in quite compromising positions. Got turned into a snowman? What? In the way of embarrassment is a trifle compared to the guilt we would bear if any innocent came to harm. Fury is merciful in that respect. We would rather not see this instance repeat. It's really funny. I don't have a problem with what she's doing. So our Temple Knights must work to repair their reputation in the days ahead. It is far cry from bringing Ishgard coming to his knees. Truth be told, the message of this passage of the Unbound leave you mystified. But Leofine was cunning, if nothing else. Till we can discern her true motivations, we have little recourse but wait until she makes a mistake. Perhaps she gets so jolly seeing people humiliated. Many among the knights have suggested the same. Leofine might be part of this esoteric order, but she's never been one to put her own interests first and foremost. The cradle is a tool of peace, yet Leafine uses it for childish pranks. She makes a mockery of its sacred power. We have to get it out of her clutches. It's kind of funny, though, right? Turn one guy into a... I mean, leaving him to the wolves is bad, but, you know, turning him into a snowman... Having all the knights, like, laying over around a campfire is kind of funny. To do that, we have to start asking the right questions. This new information makes me wonder, why didn't she focus her attention on the Temple Knights? Why? Because they kicked her out. I found the same. Poacher Kent and Dragonhead are knights from many houses of repute, including House Fortal. Being a former Temple Knight herself, Leafine doubtless knows their habits and training. Perhaps that makes it easier for her to exploit their weaknesses. If we follow the knights, we may pick up her trail. It's not ideal, but it's the best we have to go on. A large contingent of knights has recently been dispatched to Porthos. Mirror Gorgagny Mills, yes. It's lain abandoned ever since the heretics were driven from it. Yet there's ever the risk of that unsavory elements might infest it once again. Thus have the Temple Knights planned joint patrols of its premises with other contingents. You speak with Sir Redwald at Falcon's Nest. I'm certain he would be glad to have you along. Let's do it. Also, my legs are very tired today. And kind of hurting. And I have another day of it tomorrow. And then hopefully a little bit of a break. I'm hoping. Also continue my weight loss plans. I'm doing okay with the weight loss. Is that Mr. Sapphire I see? Of course. You're ever welcome in Falcon's Nest. I believe I don't know your companion here. Also, a game was suggested to me at work. I'm trying to remember the name of the game. It's something about driving. You drive and you build your car. No, it's like a zombie game. Drive Beyond Horizons is the name of the game. Yeah, could you get that, Frosty? Do you mind? You could just grab that. Also, hi. Are you back home? Ish. Yeah, I believe I don't know your companion here. Well, welcome back home. At long last, you've been kind of exploring the world for a bit. Everything is normal? Okay, have fun. The whispers of the Temple Knight's illuminations have reached us even here. Falling asleep while on duty, I dare not believe the stories, but it seems there was truth in them after all. They fell asleep, true, but it wasn't their fault. We suspect they fell victim to an enemy wielding a powerful artifact. Now, the rumors fail to mention anything like that. We can lull even trained warriors to sleep, then we must treat it as a serious threat. Nevertheless, if one knight falls, another is always at the ready to take their place. As long as this artifact cannot put an entire regiment under spell, I believe we are well positioned to combat it. Interesting. The idea of your allies falling in battle doesn't seem to disturb you at all. Where I hail from, a single warrior is responsible for the safety of the entire village. Make no mistake, we do not doubt our allies' mettle, and we mourn every loss. Yet each man and woman here knows that if they must quit the battle, another sword just as fierce will take their place. To know that an ally is at your back, it would allow you to fight with abandon. Now, you please leave. I might take an interest in our activities at Gorgagny Mills. Yes? Our party's already left, accompanied by a group of Temple Knights. If your suspicions are correct, then they are at risk. I'd ask you to follow in their tracks to ensure they have not fallen victim to foul play. The mules can be found to the north, just across the Black Iron Bridge. The party should be arriving there soon, conditions permitting. We have to reach them before Leofine does. See, the problem with this artifact is it doesn't make them fall asleep. It gives them the fatigue of the wielder, I think. So she'd have to be really tired to knock out more than one person. Like, extremely. Hydrate, you got it. I gotta switch to my water. I hydrated. I spilled a little bit, but still good. I suppose. But if she can force herself to be awake, couldn't the person that gets her fatigue do it? If she puts all of her fatigue on one person, how does she do it on the next person? Because then she's not tired at all. I don't know, it just seems weird to me. See, look, she got like 3 people. Too late, they're fast asleep. Redwald gave the impression there were more. These knights must have been the lookouts. That's fair. Goth Cold Fox, is this new? No, this one isn't new, right? This one's not new. We should waken them, but keep your eyes peeled for Leofine. I'll rouse these ones, okay? You search that building yonder. Yeah, I get that. Sorry bad things happened. This is that building I went looking for forever. Who the hell's you? How'd you pass the guards? Oh, that sucks. Is everything here? Is the bumper okay? It's you. Thank the Fury you arrived when you did. Those thugs struck when our backs were turned. I assumed Tim and I were protecting the entrance, so I wasn't as cautious as I should have been. Were they killed? Sleeping. I've heard the stories, of course, but I didn't think they were true. Whoever's behind this, I'm sure they didn't count on you showing up. For now, we shall tend to our wounds and then finish our inspection here. Mr. Sapphire asked to join our knights outside and wait until we're finished. This reminds me of a sitcom I saw a very long time ago. Where there's a cop and he fell asleep on the couch and criminals snuck in and stole a bunch of stuff. And so everybody's kind of making fun of him. And then it happened again. And this time they stole everything except the couch he was sleeping on. Like the TV, the tables, or something like that. And it's her. Couldn't find out that they had pumped, some criminals he arrested at some point had pumped sleeping gas into his house to make him fall asleep. As I thought, just when I was becoming bored, I sighted a familiar face among these summery nights. Somebody had to come and make sure it was you. You finally found the courage to show yourself. Hand over the cradle now, and I won't kill you. What did they call you again? The Wide Eye? You must have had quite the journey to come this far. Careful, Kayla. This is our quarry. The thief who stole the cradle of the sleepless. This is Leofine. That is your ally? Wear their nimble hands, they may seek your artifact for themselves. Matters not, I suppose. Before you both throw your lives away, I suggest you think for a moment. Is the cause you fight for worth the sacrifice? So few of us know true freedom. If there's aught you grasp with your own hands, just so before they wither and your eyes shut for the last time. The codes and rules that bind men are mere illusions. Open your eyes, truly open them, and you shall see a path all your own. Only a fool would waste their life in the struggle of another. Quit spouting nonsense! Nonsense? Perhaps. I am here because of another, after all. A Yehi, I don't know, who came to me at the height of my debauchery and welcomed me into her devious brotherhood. She guided me to great power, yes, and now I lead others upon the unbound path. Yet, truth be told, I have little interest in seeing where it ends. To tear down the world's nations, discard among them, and usher the world into, well, what does it matter? Yet I do derive great pleasure in shaming the Temple Knights, and seeing the snickers and jeers deflate their pompous strides as they walk down the streets. If this artifact can hasten their fall from grace, I believe I shall keep it. I know the path I walk, the one that leads to your downfall. He's going Super Saiyan. His hair's gonna turn blonde, and I won't abandon it. I'll take the cradle back. And then I'll... Oh dear, seem to lost your train of thought. I know you cannot hear me, but if you want your artifact back, I might suggest stealing it from me while I'm asleep. But considering the burden I've just passed to you, that opportunity may not come for some time yet. Why, I feel absolutely transcendent. Take the shackles of fatigue weighed so heavily. Last, it appears the artifact needs its own repose of sorts. No matter, I've learned more than enough to take my next step. See to it that this lot is disposed of. It's the least you can do for the freedom I have given you. You got 3 people? I mean... they'll last a couple minutes against me. Maybe 60 seconds? That's fair. How did she not know who I am? I thought everybody knows who I am. The fox who saved Christmas. Tries back to rouse Tentoa. Seems completely detached from the waking world. Yeah, but I was over there too. Sorry you saved us twice today. Thank you. Oh. What of him? Fast asleep just as we were. Could this be what Sir From Albert warned us of in his report? Yay! Congratulations, Frosty. I see. Then those stories are more than just wicked rumors. I suppose there's some small comfort in the fact that our enemy tipped their hand without causing loss of life. While the dryness made my eyes heavy, my ears could not mistake Leafine's arrogant voice. She would not scruple to attack former comrades in arms, and she has fallen further than I had dared imagined. Yet we bear the blame for allowing her to get the upper hand, and in so doing put innocent lives in danger. Another black mark on our order. It was only thanks to you and your companions' efforts that the snow was not stained red this day. At the very least, allow us to carry him to the congregation. Yeah, I don't want to carry him. Our work here is done, so we shall accompany them as far as Falcon's Nest. Okay, pray return to Ishgard and look after your friend. Oh, Frosty, how do you like the different DPD dynamic over there? I've heard they have very different perks and stuff they're preferred. Different perks, different killers. You're on different servers. They have a whole different dynamic and stuff. Lots of ghoul. Yeah, I haven't seen the ghoul in ages. Oh god, I'm glad to see you well, Mr. Sapphire. I understand you come fresh from an encounter with none other than Leofine. I heard they also like self-care a lot. Master Tintoa now rests on the second floor, which will stay in vigil by his side every moment until he opens his eyes again. We should not have long to wait. If you wish to check on him, please do so at your leisure. There's another matter to discuss. Just before your departure to Gorgagny Mills, it seems there was another incident. A group of criminals were released in their cells, their guards found in deep sleep. Doubtless Leofine was behind this. And doubtless the ruffians you clashed with those self-named criminals. Leofine is gathering those who bear grudge against the Temple Knights to her side and using this animosity to her advantage. We now know for certain that Leofine is the mastermind of these attacks, and that her aim is to chip away at the very foundation of the Temple Knights, our honor. When I shared these revelations with my superiors, it was decided that none must speak publicly of the artifact and its powers. The past of the Unbound seeks to overthrow the nations of the world. One obvious method to achieve this goal would be to stoke the flames of unrest among the common folk, thus sinking Ishgard into a mire of chaos and distrust. As long as these failures are placed squarely on the shoulders of the shoulders of the Temple Knights, we can avoid fomenting a more abiding mistrust in the nation's very core. For Ishgard's peace, I would gladly suffer any disgrace. The question remains as to whether we can apprehend Leofine before she tears our reputation to tatters. While Master Tintoa slumbers, it falls to us to search for clues that might point towards her whereabouts. Leofine remains as elusive as ever. Using league with Ishgard's more unsavory elements, she'd be hidden anywhere. We've only heard cryptic statements to guide us. It seems that whatever her plan is, her actions thus far have been but a prelude to its climax. We can't but hope that Tintoa awakens before she emerges again. Oh, I did see a bit of good news. So when I selected my my cosplay shipping, I chose standard and not like whatever the slow one is. So it's only 6 to 10 days instead of like 11 to 15 days of. But I may still try to upgrade that if they don't ship it soon. Yeah, there you are. But still, if it doesn't ship in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be very concerned. So glad I found you. I was starting to think I was in the wrong city, but the narwhal guided me true. That must be the maiden Tintoa mentioned. You hail from the same village, yes? I'm from Albert of the Temple Knights. 'Tis an honor to meet you. Tintoa wrote about you in his letters. I'm Loznikwi, and the honor's all mine. They worship the narwhal. Check. Is Tintoa with you? I haven't received a letter from him in some time, so I came here to check on him myself. Isn't it like weeks across the ocean? Like, isn't it a very long trip? Like, how long does it take to get there? Days, right? Not you, Frosty! You insufferable fool. What have I always told you about rushing ahead without thinking? I didn't even have the gall to be sleeping when I arrive. Now she'd write to me. What was I supposed to do when the letters stopped coming? I'm so worried. Yeah, I guess you're right. At least I can take some small comfort that he appears to be otherwise unharmed. I think you're to thank for that, Acalia. Is there any way to counteract the cradle's influence? Can one stay awake forever by sheer force of will? The answer is the same. Although we can deny ourselves food or drink, sleep is another matter. It always finds us in time. And to rouse oneself from a slumber this deep is an impossible task, even for someone like Tintoa. Do you know why Tintoa sleeps so soundly? The reports of other incidents indicated that those affected woke in a matter of moments. And Tintoa shows no signs of stirring. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say for certain. I do know the stories of those who came before me. More than one shut-eye has fallen into sleep much like this. One so absolute that they become deaf to the outside world. With no means to sustain their bodies, they would waste away if left alone. Some people found a mixture of herbs and other materials that help usher the shut-eye back to the waking world. What could possibly be strong enough to bring someone back from this? Caffeine. We call it Monster Energy Drink. Oh, did I tell you guys I tried a Monster Energy Drink? I had a sip of it. Energy drinks are bad for me. I think they're not good for foxes in general. But I had a taste of it. It was tastes pretty good. It was a white one. We call it Spring Dew, and the secrets of its making are passed down through generations. Each drop acts as a ray of sunshine in the darkness of sleep, a beacon for the dreamer to follow. I also saw a YouTube video that talked about the calories in one of the drinks that I tried recently, the coffee drink, and it is insane. Let's see. It's like 420 calories, 60 grams of sugar. I don't know. Gun shorts, Fox. But I don't get them very often. I don't need guns. You don't see these guns? Check out my arms. Got guns. Am I adjusting my microphone when I do that? I hope not. Let's see. Testing. How loud am I? That's not my... Oh, it's fine. Good. I carry something egregious on my person, but others must be gathered fresh. It won't be an easy task, but I'm certain it will save Tintoa. My arms? My arms aren't flat. Silly. What gun? What gun? What are you talking about? I don't know they were... I said guns. What are you talking about? I don't know the Aeorsian name, but one of the flowers blooms a striking yellow and grows only where mountain peaks soar above the clouds. Being so close to the heavens, it drinks in the sunlight and its petals cleanse the body and promote wakefulness. It's called a holster. In Cherry Mist blooms a yellow flower called the dandelion. In no other place in Eorzea can one be closer to touching the sun. Maybe it's one of those hidden guns. Good, next we'll need saliva of a beast we call moorballs. The thicker it is, the better. Pungent odor could wake the dead. I know them well. Morbos are not an uncommon sight in the Juvenian hinterlands. A mature specimen should produce the saliva with the desired effect. Phosphate gathering, however, is an unenviable task. Beside those two ingredients, mix them with the rest should be a simple matter. Do you think you can procure them, Michaelia? Your confidence is reassuring, since Morbo saliva must be the fresher of the two. I ask that you first climb into the heavens and pick dandelions for Tintoa. Yeah, that's a random effect. This is as far as you guys know. It's just slim. It's a concealable weapon. Yep. Why don't I get one of the giant ones? Yeah, this is more likely. Straight is trying to almost golden yellow. Now for a much more gruesome task. Venture the Draven hinterlands and collect saliva from the mouth of a full-grown morbol. Did these things get aggressive? No. I guess I'm too high level for them. Let's go, Mopar. Happy Tuesday! Living in the future. Everyone's so contrarian today. I feel like everyone's against me today. Except for Mopar. Apparently. Alright, back we go. Alright, is it time to brush? I've been doing time. It is time to brush. Alright, I'll go brush. I'll be right back, okay? I'll go brush. And then hit refresh to get that up. Alright, I'll be right back, okay? Wednesday or Tuesday, I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry about that. So we got 10 seconds left to the ads break. I'm just poking my idle game real quick. Just checking in on stuff. So I need a little bit more of this one. They're just very selfish. Alright. Let's go. Oh, here, this part. Mopar, why don't you tell, did you go to the hospital or go see a doctor about it? And why not? You almost cut the tip of your finger off. And feel no need to go to the doctor. We're gonna start missing greens at once. That is, of course, assuming you brought them with you. So pungent that not a sealed vial can contain this scent. Completely. A single whiff of saliva can wrench even the deepest sleeper back into the waking world. These are difficult to acquire at the best of times, so thank you for gathering them so quickly. I shall get started immediately. We've done all we can. Now we wait for Tintoa to open his eyes. Huh? Where am I? Hope you enjoy sleeping these days away, Tintoa. And I'm glad you're finally awake. Oh, Sneaky, what are you doing here? I see, so Leafine whittled the cradle against me, and while I was tucked silently in bed, those Sneaky came all this way. Yep. Curse my weakness just when we had her. Just now, when I was needed the most, I failed. For 10 years I endured countless trials, and when the time came, I couldn't even swing my damn weapon. It's not your fault, Tintoa. If you must blame for what's happened, it's me. No, I won't hear it. As you may know, Leafine won her trust by posing as a scholar traveling the width and breadth of Troll. She expressed great interest in the cradle and our customs, and I was so excited to meet an outsider that answered her every question. I told her that the Wide Eye keeps the cradle with them at all times, and then she asked her plan. She took me hostage to draw Tintoa. While Loznique was sleeping, Leafine stunk into her chamber and held a blade to her throat. I had no choice but to give her what she wanted, the cradle of the sleepless. I put Loznique's life before the future of our people. It was at that moment I became unfit to be their guardian. Armasichi. Loznique is one of your people, protecting her was your duty. Thank you, Carrie. You know just what to say. That was the only way to see a future where none of my people come to harm, especially those Nikvi. Even without the cradle, you're still our guardian. My guardian. We'll find a way through this together. Seeing you in such high spirits lifts my own. Oh, before I forget, you trounced the fine thugs while I was dreaming in the snow, didn't you? How you a debt I won't soon forget. Now, where's that devil grow large before we pry the treasure from Leofine's clutches? Whatever it takes, I won't stop until she's answered for her crimes. I would say one thing about spending a lot of time doing projects on the floor. I am getting a lot of reading done. So I started a new book today after finishing my other book today. And I'm already almost 30% through the book I'm reading that I started today. And I was also talking to people on Discord most of the day as well. And while I was sleeping, I dreamed. I saw Los Nikon and I as children. Nothing particularly interesting happened. We just whiled the days away without a care in the world. I forgot what it was like to dream. It was pleasant. I remember wanting to stay there, to never open my eyes again. Of course, the moment I gave form to that thought, I opened them and Los Nikon was there. Even if we get the cradle back, will things return to the way they were? Will you go back to spending your life in dreams? I suppose so. It's my duty as the Shut-Eye, after all. Your duty, and it was your duty, too, that compelled you to come all the way here to Ishgard. I still don't understand why they can't split it up among the people. It doesn't have to be the same person, but no more. What are you saying? Yeah. I tried so hard to convince myself that you were glad spending so much time asleep. Being on the other side made me realize I was lying to myself all along. I don't want to return to life where you and I are bound together, but always so far apart. I want to go back to those happy days when we were by each other's sides. I guess what I'm saying is, if there's a different path for us, I want to find it, and I want to walk it with you. Aw. But not yet. First, we reclaim the cradle, and then we'll take our first steps toward that new future. I promise. I must confess, I haven't felt the same since I woke up. I know I was in that bed for a while, but instead of feeling refreshed, my body feels weaker somehow. It's almost as if my very strength was sapped when the treasure was turned on me. I can't even grip my weapon properly. If I did remark she felt invigorated, maybe she took your vitality for herself. And does that mean the cradle has powers you don't know about? Not exactly. It may just mean the cradle works differently than we thought. Its wielder might not pass on their fatigue, rather they absorb another's fight vigor. Okay, that makes more sense. In effect, be the same. Cradle's wielder can go on without sleep, and the victim loses strength to even keep their eyes open. They never took more than needed, so my slumber was always light enough to waken from. Though the treasure was used without restraint. If we'd had this realization, it won't be long till they find us too. Then it will be too late. We have to root her out. But I mustn't rush ahead blindly. As those Nico never tires of telling me, I feel nearly as weak as a child right now. I must spend what precious time we have training to regain what strength Leofine stole from me. Ow! Hi, Neo. It's been a long time no see. Well, like a day or two. You have my word. I won't rest until I'm in top form again. I suggest you do the same. For no other reason than to give me some stiff competition. I do like cheese. Cheese is the best. I had a very cheesy dinner. It was a 3-cheese ziti or something like that. 3-cheese baked ziti. Very tasty. Awakened, not stirred. You look strong, Acadia. Well, I'm not my old self yet. I'm feeling better by the day. So there's much work to be done. I need to be even better than I was before for I have any hope of catching Leofine. I wonder what she's plotting with the rest of her cohorts. We know they aim to topple nations around the world, but this is an odd way to go about it, don't you think? That sounds pretty good. I'd probably eat that. Am I getting facial expressions when I do stuff? No, I guess not. I don't know. I tried to do it, it's not doing it. Okay, whatever. What's the plan with the rest of our goers? We know they aim to topple nations around the world, but it's not a way to go about it, don't you think? Why haven't our misdeeds in Ishgard extended any farther than the Temple Knights? We've pondered that same question. Our best guess was that former Temple Knight herself. She chose them because she knows how to exploit their weaknesses. She's using her knowledge as her weapon, and we need to equip ourselves likewise. If we can learn more about her, we might be able to anticipate her next move. 20 piece. That's a lot of nuggets. $38? I mean, yeah, so can I, but why? They're disappearing? Interesting. A good plan, but I admit I have no idea where to start. Should we ask from Albert? I already have. He said that while he never knew her personally, the Knights in Earl's Squadron might be able to shed some light onto her past. He said that even now patrol the city, and from Albert was a great help in telling me where they might be. You've been busy, Lozaniqui? Well, I can't remember the last time I was awake this long. I didn't want to sit around until I got tired again. And we're all the better for it. Since you've gathered the information, it's only fitting I should do the legwork. Just tell me where these Knights are and I'll speak with them. Gladly. Ishgard is still an unfamiliar city for both of us, right? Though from Albert told me where to go, the names of these places mean nothing to me. Luckily, we have a Kata to guide you. You go, Tinto, won't you? I knew we could count on you. Alright, take note of these locations. I know my friends are sometimes very surprised by how much I eat when I go out. Because I don't typically go out very much. And I have a schedule where, like, on the weekends, I tend to eat, like, 2 meals a day. Interesting. How do you know, Frosty? You're not even in the same country. How do you know what I do? Being forced to work with someone like Leofine isn't fate I would envy. I'm curious to hear what these Knights have to say about her. Hopefully they provide insight that'll help guide us forward. Time's of the essence, Akeda. Let's get moving. Yeah, but you can't use them on me. It's illegal. You're eating 6 meals a day. That sounds really bad for you. Well, I guess if they're very small meals. I did 5 meals a day when I was working out a lot. Trying to bulk up and gain weight. Now, this is very privileged. What business could the savior of Ishgard have with this humble knight? You want to know about Leofine? Well, many Temple Knights can't come from common stock, but she was different. Despite what she became, Leofine was born of noble blood. Even so, she made a mock of Ishgard's customs and responsibilities bound the conduct of noble families. Doubtless she yearned for freedom all her life, of her idea of it anyways. Although her deeds caused her to be expelled from the Temple Knights and summarily stripped of her title, she may have actually desired that outcome. She hated so much here, all she had to do was leave. I guess she did leave, for a time at least. Now she's in league with a group that aims to plunge the world into chaos. If a selfish heart like Leofine was sought out to aid in this plot, I shudder to imagine how wicked the leader must be. If you're really tracking me, you know I've been out to eat multiple times in the past week. And not alone. Actually, I guess that was last week. Do you require aid? I must keep watch. Forgive me if I don't engage in idle chit-chat. If I find for her I can spare a moment, I don't suppose you know why she was exposed to tip ice, do you? While few were her equal in swordplay, and fewer still handled their mounts with such grace, she also spent her nights carousing in the gambling halls. So after just such a night, she fell asleep while on duty. Oh! So she got in trouble for falling asleep on duty. Interesting. It's all coming together, isn't it? Some may call it a cruel choice of fate, but dragons attacked her charges as she slept, and they were left defenseless. In her negligence, she was deemed to have aided our ancestral foe, and thus was stripped of her knighthood and noble title both. Knights falling asleep on duty, a story has become all too familiar. Given what happened, I have no doubt she came to fear sleep, and now she has conquered that weakness, and she wields it as a weapon against us. She may even believe herself to be beyond the reach of mortal danger, yet she's only deluding herself, and in time she'll be made to answer for her deeds. I've heard that the people of Ishgard revere a warrior god. Here's a statue in the flesh of a flesh and blood knight. I've never seen such a thing. My people make no figures or depictions of our departed, fearing that such objects would keep them from finding their way to the next world. The only idol we keep is the cradle of the sleepless. Thanks to its blessings, a wide eye has always watched over us. So our reverence is devoted solely to the narwhal. It's enough that it guides our people safely to the next sunrise. All is quiet, even so I must remain vigilant. Pretty fine, eh? Names smoking of in hushed whispers now, but many have forgotten her strategic genius. She had a singular talent for achieving victory in battle by whatever means necessary. Genius? They were just too dense to see how her actions would cause Ishgard to collapse. Given that her group seemed relatively few in number, an assault on Ishgard is unlikely, although I think her aim is to chip away at the people's trust in Ishgard's foundation, by the absence of a few vital breaks bringing the whole nation tumbling down. The thought gives me worry. Even now, representatives from Ishgard are preparing to visit Oaksundu in the Sea of Clouds. If anything were to go wrong, it would be a grievous blow to Ishgard's reputation. As we saw at Falcon's Nest, certain elements that oppose our nation see friendly gestures as a chance to spark conflict. In recent developments, Sir Handloop has been debating whether the visit is a wise choice. We have a general understanding of what drives our adversary. Stories that paint a picture of a rotten, conniving soul. We know enough to guess her next move. You're right, whatever her ultimate goal might be, it's clear she has an almost binding focus on shaming the Temple Knights. And this, what do you call it, a delegation may prove an irresistible opportunity. Finally, we have a knowledge to use against our enemy. We all work together, we might be able to trap her. We haven't much time. Let's return to the congregation and tell this Handloop what we know. My legs are so tired. Like, my shins hurt. It's so annoying. But at least I'm losing weight. Hopefully by the end of this week I'll be down to a normal weight. You're ever welcome at the congregation, Kalia. I'm well apprised of Leofine's wicked deeds, and your efforts to flush her out have been much appreciated. This will be Master Toa, who crossed the ocean from Tyrol. Help you recover from your ordeal. I'm better than ever. Apologies for taking up one of your beds for so long. Please, no apology necessary. On the contrary, the Temple Knights yet owe you a debt for all you've done. I should be fine, as long as I stick to my... I don't know, it just feels like it's weird when I'm reading. As long as I stick to my normal food eating, I'll be fine. I have also, before I had upped my eating a little bit to gain some weight, I have cut it back to where it was, and to try to lose weight. So basically I cut about, let's see, what, maybe 300, 400 calories for my week, or for my daily meals for the weekdays. Not all from one meal, like from multiple meals. Please, no apology necessary. On the contrary, the Temple Knights yet owe you a debt for all you've done. Which brings me to the purpose of this visit. You had something to discuss with me. I see you and I had the same doubts. I guess Oxundo be an arbiter for Leofine. I was but recently debating the wisdom of moving forward with our plans. As you know, all of Ishgard falls under the protection of the Temple Knights. As such, it is only meet to be maintained and strengthen friendly relations with our neighbors. The delegation in question is tasked with deepening mutual understanding of each of our unique cultures. Sonu Flanu, chief of the Zundu, was most eager to host. It's so long as the specter of Leofine hangs over our order, I fear visits abroad are unwise. Should any of the Vanu come to harm, our relations could be damaged irreparably. As we have no way of knowing if Leofine has caught wind of our plans, I am of mind that postponing the delegation may be the most prudent course of action, for the safety of all. Soon will be safe under our watch. That's right, the K&I won't let anyone come to harm. As long as you warn the Vanu in advance, they shouldn't hold the action of a rogue against you. If they're truly your allies, they'll see wisdom in your judgment. Please, send the delegation as planned. It'll be our best chance to capture Leofine. Yes, your words have merit. Thank you for your sage counsel. You're right. The Zundu would not stand idly by while we suffer at Leofine's hand. In fact, the fellowship between our two peoples was forged when the god assailed their home and was brought low by the great hero, Kalia. Indeed. If we tell the Zundu that she's keeping a watch over the proceedings, then I'm certain that all doubts shall be quelled. Shall I proceed? Oh, thank you for the follow rap before. I appreciate it. And welcome. Hope you're doing well today. Hi. Indeed, the time has come for we Temple Knights to reclaim our honor and go on the counteroffensive. I shall bring the suggestion of a joint operation against Leofine to the Lord Commander as soon as possible. Thank you. Together we'll put a stop to her scheme. I first must discuss matters with others involved before we present a plan to the Lord Commander. While the time's of the essence, I ask that you wait a while until our course is settled. This is going to be our final gambit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to beat the main story quest in time for FanFest. Because I'm going to FanFest. Yay, FanFest. Are you going to FanFest? I realize now that I agreed to defend a people that I know next to nothing about. Tell me these Zundu will soon be visiting. Yeah, I'm very close. I mean, I just hit I'm on the level 99 quest outside of this. They're like the Hanu with even more of a penchant for metaphor. I mean, I should have it done this month, and then I'll be able to focus on doing the raids and stuff before FanFest. Raids and one other side quest that I really enjoy. Really? Two groups of such people so far apart? The world really is full of surprises. Even a single city is enough for a lifetime. Every day I hear something that gives me food for thought. Like the story of the Dragonstone War, for instance. Generations of animosity between dragon and man that somehow ended in a rekindled friendship. I imagine a whole world like that, a world where there'd be no need for protectors. Why do I watch not only the monsters in the wilderness, but our neighbors as well? We've barely even considered sending delegations outside our village's gates. There is one. It's, Hildebrand. Does that, don't spoil anything, because we haven't started it yet in this, but I remember playing it a long time ago, a little bit. And the cold snap only made things worse. With everyone struggling just to survive, our every thought goes towards defending our scarce resources. But if we only look outward with wariness, there's no hope for the future to change. No hope to build trust. If only there was a way to bridge the distance between us, and greet tomorrow hand in hand. Heck, maybe that's just a silly dream. Maybe. Either way, it's a beautiful thought. You should be doing that anyway, Neo. What are you doing? Don't waste milk. Milk can be turned into cheese. Wasting milk is akin to wasting cheese. I'm glad you think so. I'll hold that future in mind as I get back to training. As for your kid, get some rest. If you fall asleep when I need you most, I'll wake you up with a knockdown to the head. I think it takes more than that to turn into cheese. Brandon Fox. We have the classic maid, Fox. Good evening, sirs and misses. It's lovely to serve you today. Sir Handloop still hasn't sent word. I guess the others might not be so enthusiastic about our plan. To them, the cradle sleep, the sleepless is naturally still something to be feared. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. No matter how much faith they have in your strength, if you be at Leofine's mercy, it should put you to sleep. Honestly, I don't blame them. Not even I imagined our treasure could be used for such evil. Leofine's hands is no more than an indiscriminate weapon. That means when we get it back, we can turn it into something else. So no one's ever thought of before. We can find a way to use it without forcing someone to spend their life in slumber. Of course, I agree with you, Jintoa. But we have more pressing matters, namely a rogue knight to capture and a treasure to recover. Heh, right. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Apologies for keeping you waiting so long. Temple Knights have finally reached a decision concerning the delegation to the Sea of Clouds. And what have you decided? And we say that Zondu have agreed to join forces with us. Together we shall drive back Leofine should she attack. If her shadow darkens even the ilm of their homeland, our peaceful delegation shall turn into a fighting force at a moment's notice. We shall restore the Temple Knight's reputation and recover your artifact in one fell swoop. Thank you, Handaloop. We promise to do our part if Leofine shows herself. She won't get away this time. We have but to hammer out the finer details. Once we're ready to depart, the first group of knights shall leave by airship. I ask you both to make your way to Oakzundu as soon as possible so you may help plan our strategy. I'm coming too. I can heal your wounds, and if it comes to it, my staff can bruise as well as a club. I'm glad they have you with us. I'm done taking on the world alone. I need you, Lozaniqui, and Akea too. We're stronger together than we could ever be apart. The cradle never would have been stolen if I'd realized that from the beginning. And I want you to be by my side to ensure I don't forget it. Well, we better be off. I'm keen to meet this Chief Sonu Vanu. Onward to victory! You know, actually get a maid dress for Final Fantasy, so when this outfit comes up, we can just change into it. I don't think it's hard to get. Hold on. Can I just buy it on the board? I don't know where you get it. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, well. So what are we doing? Oh. Sorry, sir. Carrying on. I tried. Oh, we finally got the motorcycle up. The caravel spent way too much money on. Oh, thank you for the taco, sir. I shall eat it directly. Nom nom. What a tasty taco. Thank you so much. Honored Netherling, your return to Oksundu is welcome as the arrival of spring. Sanu knows why you've come. Wicked hearts seem to bring chaos to our home. And so the Zundu shall rise to its defense if needed. As the sun's rays chase away the shadows of night, the Sundrop dance shall keep the Tindals asleep at bay. Shisonu Venu, it's an honor to meet you. I'm Tintoa, and if this Sundrop dance is invigorated as you say, I'd love to see it for myself. Zundu shall dance before Ishgard's warriors upon their arrival. Brave Tintoa is welcome to join the proceedings. That was your original intent, right? I see. If we're to draw Leofine out, it makes sense to pretend like nothing is amiss. Zundu warriors unify their strength through the Sundrop dance, and the sight is so fearsome that many choose to flee rather than fight. Netherling warriors may learn much from such an approach. Breaking the enemy's spirit avoids needless bloodshed. Yet all dancers must hone their skills before wild animals first, that the Sundrop dance does not fail them at the most crucial moment. It's that reason our dancers wait at the outskirts of Oksundu for Netherling's arrival. When the performance begins, it shall draw the attention of all like a rolling crowd coming over the horizon. Watch carefully for any who would take advantage of that moment. After the dance is finished, Netherlings will present the Zundu with Shisonu, Netherling's ship appears in the skies like sun shower, hurtling toward Earth. That is quite impressive, sir. I often eat tacos for like a month, and they're quite healthy and delicious. Swiftly it descends, crashing down near Zundu dancers. Ship's mark is your guardian. Zundu are unhurt, but wounded Netherlings pour from the vessel. Like a lightning bolt in the night, Leofine strikes. Temp were coming by airship, right? All Leofine had to do was lull the pilot to sleep. She saw right through us, and now we're on the back foot. Great winds can alter even a raging river's course. What matters is to stand strong and move forward, and now we must offer aid to the Netherlands who come as guests. Right, let's go. Oh, we actually get to fight this time. This is the work of the cradle. Leofine can't be far. We must tend to the wounded, but I won't let her escape again. This ends today, one way or the other. There you are, Leafine. Came all this way just to greet me. Oh, I'm honored. I only hope my gift was satisfactory. It's a shame you will not see Ishgard crumble. Alas, I can scarcely suffer rats to scurry about my feet, fending to gnaw away at my carefully laid plans. At least you bear witness to the dying breath of Temple Knight's flagging honor. We would sooner see that wrecked airship soar again than their reputation return to its former glory. Yet even I did not foresee that the Zundu would be in the ship's path. The fury favors me, for who now would trust nations so careless to put their neighbors at risk? Everyone knows you're behind this. People won't turn on each other so easily. I didn't see you there, the shut-eye, wide awake. Doubly honored am I that you came all this way just to meet your end. Enough, we're taking the cradle back. We won't let your evil continue any longer. Such bold words. If I recall correctly, people reap great benefits from this artifact's powers. All at the cost of someone's waking life. Your life. Please do not misunderstand me. That was not meant to be a denouncement to your people. On the contrary, they have my utmost respect. A sneeze. That was an excellent sneeze, sirs and misses. We are bound by our very nature. No matter how mighty we become, we are slaves to the whims of sleep. Yet this artifact can sunder those shackles and grant true freedom. Makes its wielder stronger and their enemies weak. A perfect weapon, if you ask me. Can't say whether using the cradle is right or wrong. I only know that his life lived at the cost of another is no life at all. You're right about one thing. We are bound by our nature. That doesn't shackle us. It brings us together. And whether I'm asleep or awake, as long as those unique beasts by my side, that's the life I want. It does look like it'd be painful to get hit by that, sir. Show her no quarter. I'll be your shield. Impressive, sir. I do not know that was a thing. She's exhausted the cradle's power in the Temple Knights. This is our chance. Humph, no plans without wrinkles, I suppose. Fortunately, I'll prepare for all contingencies. I don't think it should be giving you that. I don't have drops. Usually when I have, when drops are enabled, it'll show up on my tags. I don't add or anything, it just shows up. You find the unchivalrous. You had an opportunity to live a quiet life, but I will not give it again. This time I shall send you into slumber for which you will never wake. It's cradle. Oh, back. We'll take it back. Look at having the dance battle over there. I'll bust your shoes. I'll take it if you dare. Now wash away the darkness with sleep with Sundrop Dance. Dance off. Sundrop dance! Look at him go! Dance, friends, dance! With the power of dance. Look at him go. Thunder's fearsome dancing gives rise to something that's full of ether. Temple Knights are up. Everyone's awake. She's right there. Don't let her get away. Eyes under to protect Neverly warriors. Keep cautious like a galley cat under stormy skies. Okay, now you're all alone. This insanity is fine. Why am I cursed with incompetence? Very well, dance to me, Wide-Eye. No, you're on me. I'm your target. Shall I test strength? Your strength. Now I shall. Oh, she's actually healing me. We have a healer. Oh, she was not expecting to have a healer. The artifact swells with power. It begs to be released. Now shut your eyes for the final time. Take a last glimpse of the waking world. How do I brace myself? Oh, I'm supposed to be behind him. Okay. Hey, Sleepy. Protect us. I'm alright, what about Toa? This piece of wood is protection? Such a cloying sentiment. President South Tuliyollal, finish him off. Earn your freedom. Yeah. Sundrop dance. Dance battle! The artifact's going through the screen! Uh-oh. I mean, I can heal him. It's no big deal. Undefeated Tintoas, your duty is wide eye. Dance battle! What? I was asleep? Yeah, but you're not asleep anymore. I will all my life. Thank you. Sundu, go to help allies. May Zephyr winds guide you to victory. No sleeping in Zorba. How are they doing this? They love dance battles. Oh, nope, no interrupts. Or no spell for you. Duty complete. We did it, sirs and misses. We did it. Why, thank you, sir. You're stubborn. You may have wanted to say, this is not over. Yes, it is. I took the hit. Damn fool. Now! No! Hit her with it now. Say goodnight, Leafine. Oh. She might have died. Why die? Watch Eternal, and Eternal is asleep it bestows. We finally stopped her. I mean, we murdered her. Yes, we have someone else to worry about. I've been running around a good while now. Probably good to get some rest. Okay, wake up. Are you alright? Ah, only shoot a smile at a time. Only shoot a smile at a time like this. Sleepy time. Alright. Sundrop dance. She's awake. Straight, sir, I've awakened. Your work is done, Kayla. You did a commendable job as our shield, and now you can lay down your burden. It was thanks to your bravery that I was able to deal the final blow to Leofine. And with the cradle back in our possession, I think we can consider this expedition across the seas a success. I've been a sheep for 4 years, sir? That seems unlikely. Zandu helped us gather the wounded and see them safely off to Ishgard. We couldn't have done it without you. Netherlings protect allies as fiercely as Gaelic protecting kittens. Zandu are moved by your might. You'd be equally as impressive. I should learn the Sundrop dance myself, even though I won't strike a figure half as fierce as yours. Do sheep know they are sheep? I think my tail is too long and lustrous to be a sheep tail. Sundu seemed to have everything well in hand, and Handloop is likely eager to see us. We should return to Ishgard as soon as we can. Why would I plug my tail into something, sir? That seems, very strange. That does seem more likely, sir. Now, it's you that sounds like a sheep, sir. The heroes of the day have returned. Thanks to your valor, the threat Leofine posed is no more. What's more, not a single life was lost. On behalf of the Temple Knights, allow me to express my utmost gratitude to you all. You don't owe me any thanks. After all, it was my fault the cradle was stolen in the first place. Ultimately, my fault is delegation to Oksuna turned into a melee. Very true that our visit to Sea of Clouds is far from peaceful. But the bond between the Zundu and the Temple Knights has only deepened through overcoming mutual adversity. Blessings often take inscrutable forms. While we know not whether Leofine yet lives, we do know that she can no longer reach the source of her ill-gotten power. So we have little more to fear from her. With the crisis behind us, the common folk no longer have aught to fear. We make known the story of Leofine's schemes and the heroes who work to foil them. In time, I hope the trust in our order will be restored. Temple Knights shall continue to build relations with our neighbors for years to come, relations which shall form the foundation for Ishgard's future. We'd be honored if we can count you among our allies in this endeavor. Anything you need, simply call upon us. We'll be there, no questions asked. And with that, it's time we returned home. It's been an honor. We're passing through Tuliyollal on our way back, Kayla. You have business in these parts. We'd love to speak with you at Value Tea before setting off. See you soon, hopefully. But before we do that, we must go brush, and we have an event to do. So let us go brush. Brushy, brushy. I will do 2.5 minutes this time. Should be plenty. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, sirs and missus. It's brushing down. Okay, I believe I was told the event is in Ulda. So I just travel to that location. Thank you, sir. So we search around for the event. Level 15 quest. Is it possible it's a level 17 quest? There's a number of people here. Oh, this is probably it, right here. With all the people around. Thank you, sir, for the guidance. I've visited Kalia. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this year's Little Ladies' Day festivities. Have you taken this year's concerts yet, my friend? The Songbirds and the Sensual Prince are, as ever, our shining stars on the stage, and they have been practicing oh so diligently for this event. My, how marvelous, what seasonal sensations. Songbirds and Sensual Prince's performances have propelled their popularity to a fever pitch. Their economic exploits have defied every expert's expectations. As they balance billions of gillion gains, the masses cannot help but contemplate, why do folks flock to them? What forces drive this formidable fount of funds to flow? Forgive my raucous rambling. I am Drawl Thrall, renowned reporter for the Mythical Eye. I need to gather information on these prominent performers and pen a piece for our next publication. I can scarcely ask for a more perfect opportunity for promotion. Where the Mythical Eye goes, fame and prestige are bound to follow. Songbirds and the Sensual Prince will be thrilled to hear this. 1,000 thanks. Without further fanfare, I shall solicit the citizens of the city-state for their feedback. Though now I think on it, my tendency to focus on the financials might be poison the piece's perspective, so to speak. An objective observer would be ideal. Like, say, a passing adventurer? Why, yes, your impartial input would be naught but a benefit. Or maybe to brief you on our performers then. The knowledge will doubtless prove a useful reference for your upcoming report. I'll begin with the Songbirds, the pride and joy of Little Ladies' Day. Our talent trio consists of Tuliyollal dressed in crimson, then you have Narumi clad in yellow, and of course, Makaraka donning blue. They have come far from their humble beginnings, and their tireless efforts have recently borne fruit. Of late, their concerts have taken the realm by storm, winning countless new fans across Eorzea. It would be remiss of me not to mention Pico, our dashing Seneschal Prince in Violet. He is the newest addition to our lineup and a rising star in his own right. He stole many a heart last Little Ladies' Day. They inspire one another as well as their crowds, in equal measure. Their musical prowess is as a fresh spring breeze, bringing new life in the celebration as we know it. This year we shall be outfitting the concert attendees with a unique line of themed apparel and illumination for the occasion, complete with matching colors for each member of our merry band. So we appeal to all audiences, allowing spectators to support their favorite singer, a sound strategy. Meanwhile, your prize performers pinpoint their most passionate fans to process, making for a more memorable experience. And with that, I believe I have enough to embark on our excursion. When you decide to search the city for some tried and true testimonials, simply say the word. The alliteration is quite difficult. Wait, what is this? Color swear? Blue. How do I bring out the thing? How does it work? Oh, there it is. I see the buttons. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I might be the only one doing it though. I think we failed. Interesting. With collaboration commenced. To begin, I suggest we search away from the stage so it's not startling spectators. Perhaps I might pursue possible leads in the perimeter of the gate and all. That's what I was trying to do. I just didn't know what the buttons were, so. We must seek out and speak to those in Songbird and Central Church, shall we? Maybe we focus this piece on the songbirds, the Central Prince? Well, I'd love to participate. I'm a Master fan through and through. She has the most amazing voice, and there's something about the way she dances that really speaks to me. You can tell she puts pride into every facet of her performances, and it never fails to take my breath away. In fact, her dedication inspires me to be more mindful in my day-to-day living. Even with something as simple as ascending the stairs, I often find myself thinking, I must be careful, Masha needs me. Speaking of dedication, I hear Masha's coming up with one of the limited time dishes being served at the quicksand. We gotta sample it for ourselves. Masha's perseverance provides a particular sense of purpose past performances extending to the everyday. Fasting, all of it. Can you learn about a favorite songbird, you say? Well, we here are the Tuliyollal faithful. God's where even begin. Her presence on the stage is second to none, and her warm smile can melt even the coldest hearts. She may be small, but the power in her voice more than makes up for it. I say nothing of her passion for her fans and the music. It's why she dons such fiery red hues. I speak for all of us when I say we'd do most anything for her if she asked for that winsome little smile of hers. She's a small yet esteemed singer, stunning stagecraft stirs your sentiments, you say. Duly noted. I suppose I can sympathize. For that, I assume we've accounted for all the aficionados in the area. However, if that Masha fan tells us true, those seasonal songbird snacks are bound to bring multitudes of Mistress Mamodi's establishment. Come, let's continue our cruise at the quicksand. It is a bit, sir. Where is the quicksand? Are you reporting for the Myth of Eye, are you? Well, as you've doubtless ascertained, I'm one of Nermi's fans. Though she may be the most demure of the three songbirds, she harbors a quiet strength and endless compassion that we cannot help but cherish. Brandon Fox. Cold casual Fox. She approaches her art so delicately, so exquisitely, that it feels as though she is speaking to all of her fans as individuals. It compels us to support her in her every endeavor, that she might always know happiness in the spotlight. So Nermi employs a subtle yet sincere approach, imagining such a saintly smile on stage, while I could certainly see the appeal. Asking about the stars of Little Lady's Day? Well, you come to the right place. Most folk are head over heels for the songbirds, but I've only got eyes for Pico. His debut last Little Lady's Day really won me over. As Central Prince, he takes it upon himself to treat his fans like royalty. He's incredibly handsome, of course, but his honeyed words and that sweet little smirk are the highlights of his every show. Would that he could be my prince every day. When you shine his violet illumination in the crowd, he does notice, even if you're in the very, very back row. Last Little Ladies' Day, he winked in my general direction, and well, even if he didn't actually wink at me, I'd like to believe it was so. The mere thought of Pico's past productions is enough to make most fans swoon, a true testament to his talent. If the rumors are true, he strives to serve all his fans, be they lads or little ladies. Which means there's hope yet that I can be a princess under his sovereign smile. As assumed, our performers possess a fiery fan base. This wealth of wisdom I am well prepared to write. One thing struck me as strange. While we were wandering, I spied an elegant lady surveying the songbirds' cynical stage from afar. I'm interested in interviewing her as well, if she is so inclined. Shall we sally forth to see what she says? I like her dress. Someone actually sent me a link to a website where you can buy dresses like this. Unfortunately, they're in the $100+ range. So I'll probably not be getting one anytime soon. I like the double choker, too. Greetings to you both. I don't believe you've met. Aditha Thorne. Is there aught I can assist you with? Such serendipity. A sign of the honored House Thorne. I had heard that your house had contributed a substantial sum in support of these festivities. Come to celebrate and see the show, I gather? Indeed, on behalf of the House Thorne, and out of my own curiosity, I wish to behold the annual concert with my own eyes. It's heartening to know the annual performances have blossomed into such a passionate showcase of song and dance. Would that I could join the audience and show my own support. Though you are hale enough to travel this day, I must advise against it, my lady. We cannot risk worsening your condition. Alas, as Rodolph says, I have not the strength to sway to the rhythm and jump about as I please. The corset's probably not helping. But from this vantage point, I can at least gaze upon the stage and audience from afar. Rather enlightening experience, all told. Even from this distance, it's easy to tell how much the performance means to all of them. How joyful they all are. Hee, I dare say their energy is contagious. Delight and devotion take many forms. These crowds can find happiness by supporting their beloved singers. We can garner their interest in this holiday, but even for a fleeting moment, I could ask for little else. A poignant point you make, my lady, and if it's as you ascertained. All who answer our inquiries delight in describing their preferred performers, each selecting to celebrate in their own way. There's no correct answer as to how to celebrate the season, for only together could they make Little Ladies' Day the fine festival has become. Such is likely a significant source of a singer's success. I must thank you thoroughly for your thoughtful theories. It shall serve as a fine addition to my article. They're merely fleeting thoughts I had as I enjoyed the performances, but I'm pleased they could be of use. I wish you both a delightful Little Ladies' Day. Oh wait, they're back on stage. So can I try again? Alright, I know how to do it now. Blue! Alright, I can do this. I'm still not sure I have enough to do it, even though I'm doing okay. The cooldown's so long. It doesn't seem to last very long, or else I'm just not noticing it. Yeah, other people are doing it too, so it's not just me. Yeah, it's not enough still. Why can I not pull this off? It's so close! Why do we always get so close? Oh, I got gold. Okay, that's it. Okay, we did it. We did it! We did it! I owe you one for your committed cooperation. Indeed, I've amassed all manner of ardent accounts from the fans. Some show support by cheering and confidence cries to the stage. Others watch wistfully from ways off, or make merry by feasting on festive foods. As performers' popularity proliferates, so too do prospective methods to please their fans. What is that thing? Merriment made for one's pastimes a mysterious, marvelous matter. For our favorite fads, we often find ourselves opening our wallets without so much as a second thought. Even I am no stranger to that. But I digress. It's time we saw these songbirds and seneschal prints for ourselves, to fully fathom what all the fuss is about, provided we have permission from the royal seneschal. Welcome back. How fared the interviews? They went well. Wonderfully well, in fact. As the last task, we wish to watch one of the performances, if we were welcome to do so. By all means, I would love nothing more than to read of your impressions when all is properly published. For a more objective observation, I'd like to spectate the show from afar. Might I ask you to take to the crowds? Oh, crap. Now we have to do the quest again. Excellent. Enjoy the event, and we will reconvene once the stage is settled. Handmaiden here will furnish you with a set of Songbird-themed attire and a portable illumination. Once you obtain what you require, you need only wait for an opportune moment to join the crowd. Okay, now I know how to do it, because it tells you, but... So I have to wait for it. How long? I mean, it's come up twice in like 10 minutes, so... Shouldn't take too long. While we wait, we'll keep checking on our idle game. I really need more outposts to get more stuff. This is the only source of diamonds I have, and there's not much left of it. And it gets harder to mine as you go. I'm getting 0.0001 per second. There's still 24 left there, though. Is there anything else I can do? Buff this a little bit. Boost it all, boost it all. I don't really know what to boost at this point. I'm kind of boosting everything a little bit. I could maybe use some out here. Might as well. Do it to it. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Because these are my cards, so I can transfer some of the power. Like, if I transfer this, I get, like, a huge boost. So the red is a multiplier for the yellow, I believe. I've been really trying to boost this, but this doesn't do much. What about this? I mean, that's a pretty big multiplier. Why is it not going yet? Oh, oh. We're here. Oh, so it's like a 3 minutes, so I haven't made it on time yet. So I finally made it on time. I think we're gonna crush this one. Assuming everyone participates. There's a bunch of people here. It's also a good thing they don't allow people on the stage. Maybe we aren't gonna get it. This is hard. I don't think there's enough people doing it. But a new person's joined, so maybe. I guess it doesn't matter, because we pulled off once. There's maybe 4 people here actively participating. Hard to say. It's close again. I think we're one hit away. No, we got it again. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I guess we did it again. Emma, thanks for your participation, adventurer. Your fervor out in the crowds did not go unnoticed. Emma, what a marvelously masterful performance. Even from a distance, I cannot help but offer a round of ardent applause. The fans' passion burned with a brilliance that was all but blinding, matched only by the fiery fervor of the performers. I see now why so many are drawn to such shows. Now it's time I inquired about your immersive involvement. How did it feel to savor the sights and sounds of such a spectacle? Not in silence if you completely understood what just happened. Those are the fans' undying passions. Excellent, excellent. Thank you for the thoughts. I shall account for your attendance in my article. This I should be able to pen the perfect piece, but I dare not delay. Delay's day is only so long after all. I give you my gratitude, adventurer. You have earned your rightful reward. I must take my leave, but may the fates see fit for us to meet again. It was a pleasure to see you enjoying the show. Do not hesitate to join in again if you feel so inclined. We've plenty of performances scheduled. I offer you my gratitude for aiding Thrall, and wish you a wonderful little ladies' day. Oh, we got all of them? I thought you had to pick one, but you get all of them. Let's see what comes from the event. Proper praise. An installment in a long-running series of manuals on how to express admiration in a manner unbefitting one of high birth. Perhaps prudently, later visions do not specify the total number of volumes in the series. Cheer like yellow emote. How to cheer inappropriately, basically. Okay, where do you buy stuff? I didn't really see where to buy stuff. Just over here? Is the royal servant? Oh, there we go. I will get this one. Get that. That's music. Is there anything else of note? Not really. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Well, that gets us done with the little agency event, so let's head back to the main story, shall we? Random Fox. What is this? Yang Miko Fox. Oh, we got to turn in this down here. I can't believe I've been playing this for almost a year, just trying to get caught up on the story. Actually, over a year, right? What episode are we on? Anybody know? According to this, I have episode 133 from last week. So this is episode 135, I guess. Welcome to episode 135. This is my, by far, longest running series. Okay, there you are. I was afraid we wouldn't see you before we left. We arrived not long ago. Enterprise broke evil of everything that happened. So long as I spent away from our village, even though Tuliyollal and Ishkar were like entirely different worlds to me, I was only ever treated with kindness. Oh, is anything the matter, Tintoa? Nothing, it's just something I've been thinking about. Our people have always been self-sufficient, but Ishkardians in the Zunda shows that looking to your neighbor can reveal a way through the harshest difficulties. In your hand, Lope, the bond between Ishkar and Oak Zunda was only made deeper through their shared ordeal. Trust to others to such a degree, I think it's a goal we should all strive toward. At least one friend like that, don't we? She who bent her ears to every note of the narwhal's lullaby without a shade of fear in her eyes. Thank you, Acalia. For believing in us, for believing that no matter the outcome, your actions would not be in vain. In so doing, you taught me the worth of fighting alongside allies you can trust. Even if your shield breaks, that is not the end. You're right. It's our faith in our allies and their faith in us that gives us the courage to protect each other. But approaching someone with open arms doesn't mean they'll accept you. Relations between our people and our neighbors have been strained by generations of mistrust. We must take care to mend them properly. If we can do that and learn to look towards the future hand in hand, there will be no need to use the cradle ever again. People can sleep and dream untroubled and awaken with bright eyes. I want to see those days come to pass. Me too. Then you and I can finally spend some more time together. We're right, of course. Or you could use a thing on, like, multiple people, you know, instead of, like, one person all the time. If we want to see this future, then we should go back to our village. They'll be overjoyed to see the cradle returned. Thank you for everything, Kayla. Next time we meet, maybe we both have good news to share. I'll get all of them. I was trying to pick one of them. And now I think I can dye that gear I got. Achievement, no sleep till Tuliyollal. That's really funny. So we just had no sleep till Brooklyn played on Beat Saber the other day. Alright, shall we head up? And continue our journey? How are we doing on time? I feel like we got a rush in like 20 minutes or so. Yeah, that's about right. What? Where are we heading? Wait, where are we? Oh. It's literally right there. With your trained new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to Sky Deep Sidote. Access here is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Off we go. I should have reached through here. It's really unclear which way to go, though. We can fly again. Don't have to worry about that. We fly through the trees like a menace. With bombs ready to go. Fish bombs, apparently. Yeah, I can fly now. Why would I take that thing? I can fly! Kona's already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. It wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, try holding your earring to the terminal.
Worth a shot. That big red light sounded like a no.
No luck.
It's funny because it's a clover.
Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Wow! It's open. Welcome back. We just finished a bunch of side stuff. Moving on to main stuff now. I gotta remember No Sleep Till Tuliyollal as the name of this episode. But it doesn't go anywhere. Failed what? Why? Why
The earring.
Are you just rearranging
It
stuff?
was.
Redecorating?
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place.
Oh, I see.
A power to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I did that like a week or two ago. Couch broke. Do it out.
But now isn't the time to marvel. If Gululjar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
Ow! What was that for?
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
What does Bonky do for radiating heat?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
Do we see the same one again? Do we want to reroll? It's so weird that we sometimes get the same one in a row. Okay, Robert, want to reroll? I'll take that as a yes, reroll. Okay, 1 second. Reroll. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll take it down so you guys can see. Send signal. We have Bellflower Fox. B.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it?
No
I will
idea.
endeavor not to disappoint.
It may be different. Don't know. This is one of the ones that was weird. I don't know. Maybe it's different hairstyle?
So, assuming Wook-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate.
Thankfully, and still are staying
Should
behind
any
it.
threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I.
Stadium 2?
Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Break stuff. We hold the fort, I know we'll be alright.
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
Can you imagine if she went in and aged a bunch and was just like years older than Alphino? Or apparently?
Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
It's new? I don't think we've had a new one on a reroll. I'll give it to Kara though. It's time. We can go brush now. Let's go do that before we go into wherever this is. I feel like it's gonna be something to worry about. So let's go to 2.5 minutes. That should get us to the end of the stream. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, still got 30 seconds left though, so take a look here. Given that it's getting near the end of the stream, I think we should go ahead and do this, perhaps. Oh, we have a bunch of those, don't we? I think I'll go ahead and... Oh, did we already push? We already pushed. So it's fine, we just leave it here, I guess. You know what, I'm gonna let that go. Let's let that go, like that. It'll be fine. Okay. So, let's go into the next world. Through the Gate of Gold. I almost feel a little bit guilty because we spent so much of the time doing side stuff. This episode. I guess it had to be done, huh? And the side stuff, the Liberal Age Stadium stuff goes away after tomorrow, I think. So good to get it done while we can.
'Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Alright, let's go. Alright, night check.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection.
That's also a medieval roll call. Did you know that? A night check? Medieval roll call.
Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sven's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost.
I'm surprised I didn't get hit for that
why
one.
Don't we call it
Svenland.
the Unlost World?
Oh.
Right. Let's go.
And we enter Jurassic Park. No, that literally makes no sense. Oh, wow. El Dorado is a city of gold.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days.
Wait.
Living memory. Or so the Endless called it.
The afterlife?
How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon
That's
unfulfilled
awesome.
dreams. Alive in all perceivable ways. Yet, knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips.
Heaven?
All this time, it was here. The city of gold.
Oh, right. Yeah, where people are always happy and never lose anything. Amazing, absolutely amazing. It clearly stepped into the Yakui legend. Whichever reflection this may be, which would seem to be the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That explains the Yakui's vision and the location of the gate. Hey, Erenville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? Actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down there. Let's see where it goes. Wait. This is an actual zone. This isn't a city. We can fight stuff. Oh, I didn't have to pay attention. Where was that? Northeast. Got it. Can access internet. I'm gonna repair my gear while I'm here. Wait, can we ride on like the gondolas or whatever those things are? The trains? Or I don't know what they are. Whatever. Can we ride on them? It's like a carnival. It's strange that I've never been to this place before. It somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Like Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. They still have skyscrapers. The difference may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electric everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like XIV projects her image on her soldiers. I believe the city's appearance is artificial. The threat is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is the Alexandrian. That seems a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be the city's Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome! Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an endless. We've been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from your flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I'm a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it's my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. Ah, sneeze. I must be allergic to, whatever this is. City of the Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. This way we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Then, if you please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While a tour would be interesting, it's feeling me to come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you're in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into slumber. There is still time. Try calling to her before the Miso terminal. At the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to the Miso terminal. Alright, thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. I'm curious if we can actually ride on these things. I assume you step on that and it would let you go if you're allowed to, but we're not allowed to yet, I guess. Oh, I thought they were dancing. Oh, wait. I don't think we can really get to anything yet. I'm still level 99 quests. I don't think we're gonna make it to 100 quests today. Big idea. Possibly tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. You know, I guess I could have mounted up and gone, but I keep forgetting we're not actually in a city.
Steen? Are you there?
Sorry, I'm taking my pills.
If you are, say something. We need to talk. Steen.
No, that's just a projection of her.
That you should come here.
Nope, got away.
I haven't known you long, Steen, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this.
Brenda Fox. It's Chibi! Chibi Artist Fox. Hi. Good to see you all. The Chibi is alive and well.
I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
You know, I haven't seen the ones on the Chibi yet. Maybe.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed. But the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them.
Oh, that will be unfortunate.
Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years. But we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world.
I think you just use animal
from
souls.
Your people. And with the key, we will have it.
Well, my head's pretty big too, so it's not all that weird. Is it?
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others?
It seems kind of pointless. And you can already see most of me.
All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Unless you somehow raise the people to be, soul generators. Cookie? I like the cookie.
Sweet.
Cookie.
If you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose. Places to which our hearts belong.
Why don't we just burn this place to the ground? That seems like a good idea, right?
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more.
Oh, it's just Dubai? Also, I thought you went to sleep. What are you still doing here, Jack? Go to bed.
I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds.
Well, a tear dropped down her face when she said that.
When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
This evil is not inevitable. Find another way.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
That is not a pleasant sound to my ears. My sensitive fox ears.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
If that was just as painful for you, me as it was for you guys. Oh, sorry. I grew up. I didn't notice.
Sphene!
Growing up is hard to do. Arg, what do we do now, damn it? I felt that I'd come to understand Sphene, but I'm still clueless, utterly clueless. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to XIV for now. The caretaker Constancy. Perhaps you can tell us more about this business of Sphene going into a slumber. Okay, they won't let me fall off. It's a very pretty walkway. And now that opened up, the gemstone trader. We'll talk to it. I'm pretty sure I touched this before. Yeah. Bam, bam. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he's taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? Yes, he was just here earlier, a fellow named Constancy. Wait, what? Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is. It's Kakiwa. None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Fashionably, she was controlling that unassuming machine, was a ravishing Shotona maiden. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So what's true? That you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. I love how she has golden braids. I don't know how that's done, but it looks really cool. Like, in real life, I don't know how you do that. I'm sure it's just a matter of dyeing certain locks of hair and then pulling them into the braids. I'm indeed an endless. I've been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now, you've come to stop Sphene, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her, then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my wish is to fulfill your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent. To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. Set sentry. I'll have them grant you access to a zipline. Zipline! It might be hot here. Zipline, what is that? I found a mode of transport. They don't see as much use, though, as we can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'm waiting for you there. Juggle. That endearing pushiness, it can only be a Kakiwa. Let's go. I can imagine it'd be odd seeing your parent at your age. Like, all of a sudden they're the same age as you. You don't seem to. Beep, boop, error, user registration confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please enjoy your stay. Nice. Zipline! Oh yeah, we had these in, Charlatan, right? Charlian? On that one island? What a charming place. I don't think Top has a zipper check. I think it's just a vest. That's them, the people Sphene strives to protect. They look happy. So what's this request of yours? There's a lot of outfits like that in this game where the bra is showing. I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? I don't have anything yet. Maybe I won't be able to see what zone until I get something, but... Oh, come now. Spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this. You won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. Talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. If you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you've just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier. As our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack on Tuliyollal. I can't bear that thought. I can't bear it exists because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes. What exactly are you asking us to do? Chat disconnected. Oh, now it's connected again. I don't think it matters all that much, though. Chat's very quiet over there. Also, hi if you're watching on YouTube. It's time to brush? No, it's not time to brush. We're good. We're good to the end. We got 32 minutes. In each zone, there's an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. Can't we just, like, erase half of you? Shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with the endless created from them. But does it need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Your own memories are stored within the Meso terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight. There's moments of vulnerability such when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. Hooray! That's a lot of fox coins. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Meso terminal is currently performing massive calculations about gathering energy. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but should be able to save those who are stored in the Meso terminal at least. There's a your strategy, and resolving to stop Sphene we anticipated that might come to this. To actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. You didn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we seem, we endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires us to shut down the Meso terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. There has to be another way. I'm afraid not. We spent years scouring preservation's records, but found nothing. It's truly a bothersome system they've created. I want you to go. Chuckle. Well, I appreciate the thought. We can't afford to miss this chance. Do this for me, will you? Do you ask? Thank you for respecting my wish. As a personal request, while our actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. And she herself didn't choose to become an endless. It was preservation that made that choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? This fiend you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living fiend bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the endless. As you know, the endless consume ether, so she is compelled to find ways to cure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original fiend wouldn't have chosen this? What the queen might have done, only she herself would know. But science's preservation had vanished, leaving the created queen to walk alone. As you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, rather you're relieving the troubled soul of her burden. Alright, Kakiwa, we understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. Before we project someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. It's the lesson I've learned from the Radish Session. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's alright with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Gulu Jaja's kitten. Well, the calculation will take a while still. It'll be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. I might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I'll leave you to it then. When you finish here, come and find me at the fountain near that big clock tower, sorry. Alright, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. I think I'm almost out of water. So I think my next one I'm gonna have to take my pill with it. Next time I take a drink. It really is a lovely place. You should really enjoy it while you can. I do like her. Oh, now, I believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It's been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. Oh, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen's Fiend can really sustain us forever. I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Water monsters over there? What is that? Is that... Oh, hello there. Taking the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We'd become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us a chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed moments together again. I have no more regrets. With Her Majesty's plans succeed, you know, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. They seem ambivalent about dying, because they're already kind of dead. You there, have you tried the popcorn from that stall? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing. I consider myself something of a gourmand. Believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing. Saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you have a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. After you tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. Another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in Sal Volcane. It's so smooth and rich, and so just thinking about it is giving me a hankering. That's it, I'm going to go and have some right now. Welcome, welcome. I have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You earned that lady's recommendation as well, I take it. Oh crap, I skipped. Me too. I'd wonder what the endless do for sustenance. So it seemed a good opportunity to learn. I hope it's your first time eating, is it? Food here is created using ether and memory data. It has to taste just like the real thing. How about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a tape you like and I'll bring it right out. Unless you're worried, there's no charge. All the food is free here. That is giant popcorn. Like, look how big the kernels are. Food created memory data. Like, that'd be like a quarter of my hand. Food created memory data. How is it taste of living, I wonder? Look how big they are. Well, as I say, there's only one way to find out. It probably tastes terrible. Sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can take no taste whatsoever. God, it tastes like nothing at all. They're watching us. I mean, it's amazing. I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our bestseller for nothing. Do you have to eat the whole thing? What about you? Saltiness is exquisite. I don't look very convincing when I say that. But I got applause. Haha, it's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Just like that place. Yep. They're just like the people ever keep. Their communal spirit, their delighted smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you pretend to see him too? No? I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you have me look for the fellow? My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him. I want to fight those things. Are those like monkeys? Monkey spirits? Monkey sprites? Oh, I'm sorry, they're Toblerones. Shimi is no longer in the vicinity. Let's keep looking. Whatever is that troubles him, perhaps we could be of assistance. We are coming up within his stream, though. I don't know exactly how endless behave, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let's put up a search for him. He's Eldai with fair hair. Southwest. God, strike me down. We're reunited again after hundreds of years. After 100 years, what should happen? Yes, my apologies. I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief. Your friend knows I seem troubled, so you've been looking for me? What kind of souls you are? I lost something important. The engagement ring intended for my beloved. A lanky monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After hidden through there, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger seemed too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I'm not likely to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not if my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern. Monkey? Oh, I thought it was like a cannon or something. One ring. Got it. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, it's you again. Was there something else? Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from that beast? Thank you. Thank you ever so much. So you've already resolved the situation, Kayla? This is the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclase. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you I can do just that. Oh, that is a cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't to be. Wasn't yet to be, for the East shortage meant not everyone could be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death, such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. My memories are stored in the terminals. Less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now. Each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see, given circumstances, the chance of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that's why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life, ask her for her hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. Show me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been part of her life. The sweet fool. Yep, she only loved women from that day on. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, but I know full well it was only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There's a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. I thought I expected to exist forever, even in this form. But be with the one I love once again to make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. Isn't much, please accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? To the gondola. To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things, even here. It's very much like Queen Sphene to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it you have no regrets. No regrets. At least by the time we rejoin the others. What do you say we go by gondola? I expect it won't possibly do so once the terminal has been shut down. Come in, let's seek a vessel at the pier. Shall take a gondola ride with the kitty. You can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. Very romantic, except we're sitting across from each other instead of next to each other. There they are.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this? That life is a series of journeys, that you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away?
Yes?
I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived.
Well, yeah.
If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
I could. But I think after a while it would feel hollow. I'm reminded of No Man's Sky, where that explorer alien, we put him in a construct, and he could never explore again. There was only a small area he could explore. Otherwise, without that, he would have died, though. So we kind of took away his dream so he could live. It's a rough way to go. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. Feels as though it's been some time. Having met Endless Light Euclase, I feel like I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to him to have a long... Anyone wish those dear to them a long and happy future. She bears the burden of this desire for all of her subjects. As Crowd said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Michaela. We get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Yeah, but small for a Universal Explorer. I think we'd be hard-pressed to find a better stopping point than we are at right now. We had a little touching discussion. So I think we should call it right here. Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting any closer to these things. There's probably one down there somewhere. I didn't learn from that. I wouldn't mind being downloaded into a simulation and having, like imagine being in this world forever. I could stand that. Is it right next to where we took the gondola from? There it is. Wait, this is where we got the popcorn. It was right there the whole time. How did I not see it? Wait, is this where we got the popcorn? We can swim if we want to. Simulation of simulation. Yeah, if that game had better combat, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. I think we hop out here. Transfuses galaxies. Yeah, I never really made it that far. I think I made it, what, 2 or 3 layers deep, then stopped. So, I guess that's it. I suppose. That's the problem. I don't have a lot of time to do these things. Like, every game I play takes away from thousands of other games to play. Like, I could have played 3 or 4 games at the time I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. But then I wouldn't know what's going on at FanFest, and I'd be completely lost, and would feel like I don't belong. So I'd like to try to at least act like I belong. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. We're back tomorrow at the same time-ish with chess puzzles and more Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe we'll reach level 100 quests. Maybe we'll go and delete a whole bunch of people that don't know what's going on. That seems very judgmental. Anyway, good night, everyone. Fox out. Night-night.